Giving it all we got, giving it all we can, giving it all we got. Oh, climbing up to the top of the world, no fear, we're gonna make it. Everything we want is ours. Whoa.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing? How you doing? Can you see me? Yeah, it's 0 dark 30, so it's, yeah, morning here on the farm. I'm not sure the sun's come up yet, but I do know that it was one hellacious rain storm last night. Just kept pounding. First super nasty one we probably had this year. What's up, Cat? And this guy ruining my night. The other cat was inside, and it was just crashing, lightning, thunder, booming, and he was out. And so my wife's like, "Go get him." What? I'm not going out there. Go get him. I figured, well, you know, I've led a full life. Going out in the rainstorm in the middle of probably this whole farm is a lightning rod with thunder and lightning and just pouring. There's no way I'm not getting wet. Well, yeah, sure, you know, if I don't die from lightning, maybe pneumonia, it's not too bad. So of course I went out and got soaking wet, and called for him, looked for him, couldn't find him anywhere. And I tried to explain that, you know, hey man, he's a smart cat. He's tucked away somewhere nice and dry and just living out his life, hanging out until it's over. Well, it didn't stop for a while, and finally it was over, so I went down, looked for him again. Oh, hey. He comes out from under the house over here, perfectly dry. He's all stretching and stuff. Yeah, risked my life. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of taking that first inspection of the property. I can see already one of the first things is there's bamboo everywhere on the ground. It's all over the yard. Everything's soaking wet. This has all got to get picked up, by the way. My wood project, hopefully it survived. It's the first heavy rain that it's had. Oh good, I covered my bucket of tools over there. Although I didn't cover the fan. Rain looks like it's pushed down the bamboo up there. You see it bowing over. Oh man. Is that a lightning strike? I heard some pretty loud lightning, but I didn't hear lightning strike like it did that one time. Although it's the same tree. Wonder why the lightning likes to come over here. Oh, it's probably because these big metal things leaning on it. Check it out, man. Boom. Whoa. Is that burnt? Dude, that looks burnt. Maybe it was a lightning strike. I got this big old metal lightning rod right there. Well, that branch is gonna need to be cut up and removed. Everything else looks all right. It was pretty windy too. Crashing around and booming. That's a big old white bird. Hey dude, get out of there, no fishing. No fishing in the morning. Oh man. Shoot. We went last night to Robinson's. You know, we have a Robinson's in a big C here, and in the back of Robinson's or in the front or whatever on the side, they often have, you know, big sponsored stuff, whether it's a balloon festival or a you know, beer garden, music bands. Anyway, this one, the Royal Thai Navy School of Music has a traveling show, and so they're performing over there. We went and got a little snack, something to eat, because we already ate, but we saw that come up on the Facebook community, so we went over there to check it out. It was pretty cool, actually. I took a couple little videos, but I mean on my phone. I don't know, but yeah, it was really cool. You know, young Navy personnel going around village to village. They had a calendar up there where they show, you know, the next couple places they'll be and stuff. It was pretty cool. They were really good, actually. You know, do cultural performances, and it seemed like everybody knew how to sing. You know, it's a school of music, so yeah, you got to be versatile. You know, guys playing the, you know, the brass band with the woodwinds. You know, lots of cultural outfits and all that stuff, and they also had this big screen on the, you know, to the left of the stage, whatever. And what they would do is, like, after a performance, when they would go off stage and go get, you know, dressed or uniform change or whatever and all that, they would play video on the big screen of, like, the prep for this traveling show, like sewing all the costumes and, you know, Navy life in there, you know, and practicing and having fun and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. Oh, whoa, now that's a lot of water. Check it out, man. If I walk here, I'm gonna sink. But for those of you who've been watching, I'll see if I can get that other, I'll try and dig up that other video. That this is dug pretty deep. Well, you know, it's only like 5 or 6 feet deep, but yeah, it filled right up, man. And there's that first shelf right there, so there's a lot of water in there. Yeah. And all this mud is soft. I even walking on my road right here, it's soft. I can tell it was, like I said, it was pouring rain. It dumped a ton of water in a short period of time. This whole field has already been taken. Oh, I didn't even notice. Dang, man. That's what it was yesterday. I spent yesterday, oh my God. Morning I was having coffee in my room there, working on the computer a little bit. And I think for the night before I figured out it was too late, and then in the morning. Anyway, my computer software seemed to take a royal dump. You know, my Adobe Premiere Elements, what I use primarily to do the videos, to render my videos and stuff, edit them. It wasn't working. Every time I would open the program, it was fine. But if I brought a video in it to edit it, it would immediately pop an error message saying not enough you know, memory, complete the task or whatever, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh. And so I checked the memory and it was all good, and I thought, you know, I had a little bit of problem with the computer before because it was old, so I did the memory test. You know, it has like 4 slots for memory, and you take one out one by one to see if, and restart it each time to see if one of the slots are bad. But they're all good. I'm like, what the hell? And then all the other stuff was booting up fine and all that, so I knew it was isolated to software, my Adobe. And of course I Googled that, and what do I get? A whole bunch of people saying, you know, I have the same problem, what do I do? And all this. I'm thinking, oh my God, all these solutions and all this, and none of them were successful, it appeared, you know, for people. I uninstalled the entire Adobe Elements program, reinstalled it fresh, and it didn't work. What the? You know, a lot of people were saying, oh, you got to make sure you empty the cache, you know, the cache memory and all that. I emptied all of it. I emptied everything. Matter of fact, I only had like, you know, whatever, 50 gigabytes left of actual storage on my computer. So I had offed a bunch of it to the, you know, to my portable drives. So now I had, you know, about 300 gigabytes or whatever. So that's plenty. That's more than a quarter terabyte or whatever. So, but that didn't do anything. I'm like, shit. And again, kept looking for people that had a problem like that, and they all had the problem, and none of them were fixing the stuff. And then I realized something that all those people probably didn't try, because when I tried it, it worked. And that was when I imported, or when Elements opens up, there's the Elements organizer, which is the side menu kind of thing where all your pictures and videos show up, you know, that you have on your computer. And so I had been editing videos and doing videos for whatever, 2 years now, really. And, you know, and importing all the videos. And the Elements organizer will automatically find all the videos and pictures in your computer that you've looked at or used, and it kind of preloads them all in your organizer. And there were probably 200 or more that were gone because, you know, I had to remove them to this portable storage. So, but the icons were all there, and they're all like cracked icons, which what was happening was that Elements Organizer was, on the boot up, it was looking for those videos and pictures, and, you know, and using a, you know, shit ton of memory to try and find those pictures and put them back in place, and videos. And it couldn't do it because I had to remove them off the storage. So, and there was no way I could not find a way to just delete that whole, you know, thing or whatever, to delete all those photos at once, like in a cache or something, because it wasn't there. Unless I went through the system files all the way to the Element Organizer file and maybe the data file or something, I don't know. But instead of that, I just started to select them all and delete them, you know, by hand, basically. Delete all the broken files. I delete until they were all gone. And then, no problem at all. So that's what it was. It was taking up all this memory, the exact same thing that people were having a problem with, seemingly. I looked at all their screenshots. And it fixed it. But that's also why I think I've been dealing with it for a couple of days. That's why I hadn't posted a video in a little bit, but I did post that one. It looks like everything's gonna be wet for a while. for a while. I'm glad we went to that Navy band thing last night. There was no rain. It was fine. It did look a little bit more like rain when my wife was watering the plants before we left. And then I thought, nah. And we already got home and we were kind of tucked in and watched a little TV and, you know, da-da-da. And all of a sudden, tinkle, tinkle, you started hearing the rain, pitter patter. And then the pain came. It's all flooded here too. As a matter of fact, yeah, my wife's got that first ditch. Look at these trees. I've always said, man, these grow pretty good. They're, I don't know. I call them trushes. It's a tree in a bush. Yep, that thing is right up there, man. I don't want to walk over there. It's all muddy. Canal is chock full of water. This rain didn't push the papaya trees over or push down the canopy of the garden. This one anyway. Didn't check that other one. No, it's still up. The new one I made was when I welded that. It survived. Just need to get real getting hot today to dry up all these leaves, man. Probably can't see it the way I can, but dry them up, and then I got a big old leaf blower, but it's a leaf blower slash vacuum. So what I could do is, you know, do some Zen raking. Go ahead and rake all those up when they're dry, and then vacuum them up, and they turn them instantly into mulch in that vacuum bag. Oh, that's right, my barbecue station. I wonder how that survived. The wood is wet, I can see already. Oh, and I haven't made that hat for the stovepipe. I gotta do that. This is it's been the forewarning. I mean, the rains are gonna come. So, yeah, just looking and stuff. What are you looking at? They both like the rain and are terrified of it. They like it because it kicks loose everything, all the snakes and toads or whatever, not toads, but the other frogs and snakes and lizards and all that stuff come out of their hiding places because they're flooded. And then the cat can have a field day. Thought something move over there. Stays pretty much dry underneath the house, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't think the sun's come up. Well, there's clouds, so maybe it doesn't want to come up. It should be about 6:30 or something like that. Yeah. Well, hope you enjoyed that little walk and talk this morning. My life here on the Thai farm in a post-apocalyptic rain morning. We'll see what else I can get into today. And yeah, we'll get back at you. Yeah, I think it's gonna rain all day. Like, be rainy all day. I see some sprinkles landing on the water, on the pond. But you know, I feel like I gotta, you know, get up, keep moving. Although I did wake and bake today, so. But yeah, my wife was she's trying to cut them big old logs on that down tree with those little $10 battery operated chainsaws that we bought. I have a big chainsaw, but I think it's dead. The way it sounds when it runs, it's got that wop wop of like a bad valves or whatever. And those things are only like one single cylinder deals. I'm in here in my other little hideaway. And I'm gonna, it looks like it's got some ants. I'm gonna make some instant coffee over here, man, because the instant coffee here is pretty good. My sister-in-law brought some weather that she picked up in her travels. Yeah, well, these coffee kettles are pretty easy, pretty nice, go really fast. And the coffee that I'll be drinking are like that, maybe. Pretty good. Just open it up, tear it open, and dang, that smells good. It's got little wings on it. You just put it on your coffee cup. Check it out. Little winged coffee. It's black coffee. And then take that boiling water and you just pour it right on top of it. Almost like a little French press or something. And this whole room smells like that coffee right now. Pretty good. It actually comes in a box. It says Kyoshu Clean Coffee 10 bag set. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, so a lazy day indeed. Rain coming. I don't think the sun's gonna come out at all today, so I have this other cup of coffee. I just heard it turn off. My lens is fogging up. There you go. We'll just let it. Ouch, that's hot. Let it steep there for a minute. But yeah, I was coming over here and I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I forgot to chill. It's all wet right there. Did water come in through the bottom of the door during the rainstorm? I got a door sweep on there, but I remember I beat up that door sweep because I was trying to. I've been pulling the fan plug through there and ripping it up. And that was the other reason why in my previous video I just showed you how I put that plug here. I put that plug here so I wouldn't have to rip up the door sweep. So note to self, I gotta go get more door sweep so that the water does not come in. But yeah. And what I was gonna look at here was see if I see if my room got flooded. Didn't get too bad. Don't have any water flooded, but I got that little bit of gray paint left. That's all I'm gonna do. Even though it's wet out, I'm gonna take that gray paint and I'm gonna slap it up over that line I made yesterday, and also the patch. I think I mentioned in that previous video there towards the end I needed to patch up that one hole in the wall. Still wet, but I can probably put what do you call that? I can probably paint over it. It'll survive. I was just talking briefly. I said hello to one girl and then good morning to the other one too, because whoa, the guys are doing electrical work and the aircon work on that new knockdown house on the back of our neighbors, and we let them use the air conditioner, or let them use power, right? So we also let them use the guest bathroom that's accessed outside there, because you know they got women over there, man. The boys, they don't care. They'll pee and crap anywhere over there. But the women, you know, be nice, man. So it's no problem. Wow, that smells delicious. Turn this light on. It's delicious. Lots more water into the ponds too, which is okay, but I don't think my wife came in here yet today, because if she did, she'd be like, there's water. My life here on the Thai farm. A couple people early on were like, I wanna, you know, that I should make my videos kind of play by play, like just have it with me all the time as I'm walking around doing everything. I can't do that. I got two hands, man. If they invented some kind of follow me camera, like a drone almost, that was just Star Wars ball, you know, you throw it up there and just follow you, that'd be cool. It'll be there, you watch. With the way the drones have follow me features and crazy stuff the cameras are doing, you watch if there's not a spherical drone camera that follows. You can probably call it Wally. One thing about those hot pots that boil water, dang man, they heat up that water like it's scalding. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I'm gonna so that's what I was doing. Coffee's too hot to drink. There's the ambient light that'll help with the bathroom. But and also this, by the way, I had a cement board here. It fell over last night and crashed and cracked, and now it's in pieces. And the cement, or the what do you call that? The trash guys, they don't take cement board. They will take it if I break it up like that big and kind of mix it in with the trash. It'll be gone. But pieces of cement board and stuff, no, they don't want that stuff. And all that shear board and stuff, they don't want that. You really have to have I think I'm going to make a machine that crushes all that stuff up, and that will do it. I thought of putting it all on just throwing it all on the stone road and running over with my truck, but then I'd have to pick it all up, so no. What am I looking for back here? Got some in my eyeball. My gray paint. It's in one of these buckets. That's green paint. That's white paint. That's red stain. That's brown paint. Where the hell's the gray paint? Oh, it must be in the big bucket. Big old bucket. There's probably not much left in here. It's probably got a hard, I'm gonna set this down. It's probably got a hard top to it, but I don't take much, right? I only need a glob of gray paint to be able to, where's the lift at? To be able to, you know, do what I need to do. That's alright. Hell yeah. Plenty of paint in there, man. That's good paint too, man. That that's not a 5-gallon bucket. I don't know what it is, but might be a couple liters or something. But it is I don't know, I think that's 2,000 baht or something. It's like 50-60 bucks for a thing of paint. Good paint though. I was looking for a brush. Good concrete paint. an old nasty brush with some rust on it, but it'll be enough for me to paint up my little dealios here. This is what I did on the, I just showed you that, I think, but yeah, that's part of the post. Post is like right here, and then that's the hole I just patched. But you know, I remember now. Shoot, I forgot. I forgot to after I patched that, I forgot to come back and, you know, like with a wet sponge and make it smooth. So yeah, it's a bit rough, but you know, you can mix that up a little bit. It's been sitting there for, I think last time I used it was a year ago. I'm just gonna slap that stuff on there like that. Real professional. That's all cover. That's a cement. Water. Well, there you go. Boom. Can't even see it, man. So I tell you, there's just a shit ton of mangoes coming out this year. These trees are over the top filling. Hopefully all the young ones don't like fall off and die before they all get ripe. If they do all get ripe at one time, we got issues. Yeah, the rain cometh, which is probably a good time for me to finish my coffee and put this video away and go back up in my man cave there and just chill in the rain. All right, well, hey man, again, thanks for watching, and keep watching, and I'll get back at you with more rain repairs here on the Thai Farm.